know. So you can hear about the end of a new year. Bring it in with the real. We got to make ourselves clear. Get the wax out here. We making this clear. It's going down this year. We got to make ourselves clear. Can you hear me? We got to make ourselves clear. Nigga river, we up in here.
Come on in the room, you guys. I see you coming.
Come on. And we about to have a ball. Having a good time tonight. It's always going down. In the lounge. Well, we make it clear. Are we crystal? Yeah, we crystal, baby.
Good evening and welcome back to Did We Make Ourselves Clear, the podcast that clarifies the subject matters of love, life, and everything in between. I am your co-host, River.
And I'm your co-host, KP.
And we have a wonderful guest with us today.
Very special guest in the building, man. I want to bring a young brother in. He's a Black entrepreneur. He's an extraordinaire. He's an actor. He's an artist. He's a talented brother. And he's also a fellow Matthew Dickey alumnus. You know what I'm saying? Coming from the Bulldog Nation. I would like to bring in my little brother, the model, the actor, the filmmaker, Zachary Clark, y'all.
What's up? It's me. You know that's right.
Hey, I like the modesty, man, but you know, we got to give you your flowers while you're here.
That's right. You know that's saying? So correct.
Straight up, bro.
Well, we want to welcome you. Thank you for coming to join us today. You've done such things, like he said, modeling and commercials, theater, film, all also encompassing betraying baseball Hall of Famer Bob Gibson and civil rights leaders Martin Luther King. Yes. That's amazing.
That is.
Yeah.
That's right. Ain't no problem, brother.
It's family.
Yes, sir. That's right. Back on home. Thanks for coming back home, man.
You gotta come home.
That's right. That's TL.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Zach Clark. I'm an actor. I host a show, Close Up TV. And I love expressing myself and telling stories. And I believe voices need to be heard. And I want to be a person that is open to sharing them.
That's dope. Right. That's dope. Hey, big shout out to Story Stitches about them stories, because stories are really pertinent to society and how we kind of, describe the moments that we're going through. So big shout out to you for being a storyteller. And you know what I'm saying? That kind of brings me to my question, Zach. What inspired you to get into, the professional field of acting in the first place?
Okay. Well, it was one of those things where I kind of was born to do it personally. Mm-hmm. My mother tells a story that I didn't remember, but I used to practice crying in the mirror. And
holding your eyes open,
like doing the Denzel.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, that's real.
So I would make up these stories, and I'm like, something happened. I can't believe it. And she's like, what, boy, what happened? I'm like, wait, you believe it?
You believe it?
And then so it's a good thing I became an actor and not a psychopath. So,
thin line, huh?
I think I went to the right. I found the niche.
That's what's up, man.
That's what's good.
Yeah, I always wanted to do it.
What was your first professional gig?
Ooh, my first professional gig, I would say there was a show on STL TV where it was like a group of kids. It was about online bullying.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This is when online bullying was fresh.
Yeah.
And I got cast as one of the members in that show. Mm-hmm. And that was just a simple open discussion. We had kids of all ages, and I was one of the older ones. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I want to do a little more of this.
That's what.
So that's not long after that, I booked my first commercial. and that was a Brown Mackey College commercial.
Okay.
And all that thing spoiled me. I thought, oh man, because it just
Nigga, we made it.
I get paid again.
Yeah.
That's real. That's what's up.
Yeah, and don't forget, y'all listeners, if y'all viewers out there got questions for my man Zach, y'all can go ahead and put it in the chat because we see that. Yes,
please.
Man.
Yeah, we want to shout out Maya and Eve's Nectar.
Oh man, definitely Maya and Eve's Nectar in the building, and also Green Light Dispensary, man. Big shout out to them.
Right on, right on.
Yeah.
So, what I'd like to portray the late great Hall of Famer Bob Gibson.
I know, right?
That was meet him after portraying him for a music video. Shout out to Brian Owens,
Okay.
St. Louis Symphony.
That's what's up. Big shout out.
I wouldn't have been part of the project. I really, it
That's
was exciting to be on the field. I threw some pitches. I played catch with one of the players for the St. Louis Cardinals.
That's what's up, man.
That was he threw me the ball.
That's official.
My director, I feel horrible. I forgot his last name, but Timothy. He was like, "Hey, see if you can get a ball from one of the players." And I was like they were in the outfield playing catch, just chilling. And I said, "Hey, right here." I tried to be cool about it. I was like, "Hey, right here, throw me the ball." And he threw me the ball. I caught it.
Low key kept it.
I was like,
he low key kept it. Right.
But but then I got to meet Bob Gibson, and that was phenomenal. He was so sweet.
He was a great guy. Great guy, man. Rest in peace.
Easy with his words. Everything just seemed like I get how he's a Hall of Famer. It's just natural talent, natural charisma. And,
that's real.
He just exudes like being a man of his word and really attacking life. So he gave some good advice too, which I really appreciate. Rest in the power and all that.
That's real, man. That's Big shout out to the memory. No, it don't get him on St. Louis than that, man.
Right.
Bob Gibson, man.
Yeah.
Him and Lou Brock, man.
Yeah. That was fun.
So between the television commercials, theaters, and films, what is your favorite medium to act on?
Ooh, my favorite. Okay. My favorite medium. I love theater. Theater is really fulfilling, because it's like that instant gratification with the audience. Yeah. But it's really nice to sit back and not be working and watch other people watch you do something on TV.
Yeah, that's right.
Or film. So I love theater personally, but as far as like something that I love to see, it's nice to be, just sitting back and be like, wow. Because I fell in love with movies.
Yeah,
I'm a huge movie man.
Me too, man.
I'm
silver screen
you
thing.
want me on the team.
Okay.
It don't matter what era of film, I'm ready to win. I know who was in Ghostbusters. I know who,
right. Dan Aykroyd, all the boys, John Candy,
I'm ready.
Okay.
I love movies, and that's what made me fall in love with acting. Really, is seeing old school movies. My personal favorite movie is It's a Wonderful Life.
Okay.
With James Stewart.
Yeah, it's classic.
It's one of those movies to me that has every genre of film in it. It's got some horror in there.
Yeah.
It's got some spiritual things in there. It's got war. It's got a love story.
Man, I personally like Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, absolutely. I love
you know what I'm saying? That was a childhood classic.
It is. You can't bring more,
but it's dope though how you kind of mentioned that. You started out with the stage acting, maybe on the Broadway tip more or less, but that transition into doing films. How important is it to one that's perhaps trying to get into your field? How important is it to your career to have an agent as you make that transition, or did you more or less just do that off the cuff?
Well, I think there is a way for anyone, and I recommend personally having an agent has worked for me.
Right,
it has been beneficial. I've seen people thrive without an agent.
Oh wow!
But it's one of those things that if you don't know yourself, surround yourself with people who do. And I'm fortunate enough to have
that's a blessing
that believes in me. And it really works out. And I just love people. You got to surround yourself with a team.
Yes, really.
Even if they're not like in your professional field, you have to surround yourself with people who build you up.
That's right. Not tear you down.
Exactly.
I'm happy with my current situation.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Dope.
You had the unique opportunity to play both President Lincoln and Dr. Martin Luther King in theater productions.
Dynamic.
How did you approach portraying these two civil rights icons? What was your approach? What was your technique?
Well, I played Dr. Martin Luther King. So I played President Lincoln.
Yeah, I was
I thought you played Lincoln in one of those.
No, I played. You know what? I think you're talking about in Top Dog Underdog. I played his.
I'm dead.
Like a Lincoln impersonator. That's
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Dead,
I was trying to do my research.
She was so deep.
That was with Terry L. Kendricks, who played my brother, and he played Booth. That's a crazy like 2-man show play. Yeah. I love that. That was Top Dog Underdog.
Man.
Okay.
Joel P.E. King.
That's a big shout out to Joel P.E. King, man. We did some collaborations. He's great.
And then Joel also directed me in The Meeting, where I played Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
Martin Luther the King.
Yes.
And
Yes.
The King.
That
was really
one of the toughest roles I had to
I bet.
His dynamic, like he bring like a quiet strength.
Yeah.
You know, my natural way of being, I would rather be like the aggressor or more like, you know,
live and direct.
Yeah, direct.
Yeah.
And to have a quiet strength, to sit back and like listen, and it's like, you know, it takes
the intellectual strength.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I had to learn to develop that and put that forward and really like act, but like make it real. Man,
that's dope, because that actually the attribute that you study, it enhances your own personal character. You know, I find it hard to believe that actors could go into role like Denzel goes into Malcolm. I bet you had to get some months to live that Malcolm about his system. You know what I'm saying, or train it or whatever it may be. But yeah, that's great. Yeah. But with the commercials that I seen you in, because I seen you in hella commercials, bro. And do you be running into folks like when you come around the crib and you're like, man, where I know you from? People looking at you.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of those things where people be like, school together, and I'm like,
no, bro.
I'm like, I don't know. I've gotten my feelings hurt before, so I try not to assume that it's from TV or something.
Yeah,
because, like people like,
oh, you know, from TV?
No, we went to school together.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And I'm like, oh, yeah.
Oh, you was a bagger at the grocery store or something.
Exactly. Like, oh, you used to work at Gibson.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. Yeah, my bad.
So you gotta stay humble.
Stay humble.
I don't assume anymore. I just listen.
That's real.
Oh, you saw me? Okay, that's what's up. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't suit myself up no more.
That's real.
I understand that. So I understand that filmmaking and directing is also a passion of yours. And what's some of your latest projects? Talk to us about that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, as far as I'm producing a film called Honorable. I'm working with amazing people. My executive producer and writer of the film, the Bible. She did some great work. She also plays Maya Angelou. Working with director Mariah Richardson.
Okay.
And Nkosi Roma as our cinematographer. Jason Little, who also played Malcolm X in The Meeting. He's playing Malcolm X in Honorable, and he did a phenomenal job. That's my brother. Like I support him. He supported me. It's crazy how it took so many years for two people to meet. Yeah, it was in God's time, though, man.
Right.
Yeah, it's never our time, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that's dope how you like partner with people, because that's really the key in this business. Is not finding a way to keep it to yourself, but sharing the wealth,
sharing partnerships, collaborations, all of that.
Yes. Shout out to Jazz Tucker, who plays Herbert Muhammad.
Oh man.
It was a phenomenal cast. Phenomenal crew.
So you pulling the Will Smith, you got to get pumped up. I see you a little more cut nowadays. Right. Okay, I got
all right.
Yeah. I'm still working,
That's right.
We're in post-production right now.
Okay.
I'm in the editing process, and I'm learning as much as I can. I'm trying to work and delegate and also listen and be a unit at a time.
Yeah, man.
Right.
It's a phenomenal experience.
You gonna do it, man.
It's a lot of phenomenal. So I'm changing my words.
That's what's up, man.
Well, name some other movies and things that you've been in, because I'd love to show.
I'm gonna give you the resume.
Yeah, go on ahead and tell them where you've been in. So
right now I'm also working with Irvin Williams. We're doing another show that's on YouTube called It's Complicated. That's really good. He's a great writer.
Yeah.
He's an actor in it as well and director. And I'm working with Devron Davis on a, I believe it's a short at the moment. It's called Contingency Plan. And that I play a bad guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
That's like a war element to it. So I get to dress up in fatigues.
That's right. Get to kill some shit.
I ain't tell you, I ain't stay to watch the body.
Right. Okay. That's gangster.
Okay.
I heard about your role with Chicago, man. And you with our hometown OG John Goodman, man.
Yes.
How's that?
Okay, John Goodman. When I say so cool, I mean, like if you watch Roseanne, he's got charisma. He's got
St. Louis.
He's fun. He was so down to earth. He introduced himself to me. Like it was just me and him in the commercial for Explore St. Louis.
That's class.
And John Goodman, the man. I asked him about
big shout out.
His work with Denzel, and we talked about some other like acting advice stuff.
Yeah.
And he gave me some really solid advice. Like
that's good.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to work with a legend.
Right.
It was just me and him in the commercial.
Right.
It's like no other actors. I didn't really have to fight for his time. It was like,
you
know what? I'm gonna go knock on his door.
He got years of experience there. Like Cheers and all that good stuff.
And I went back. I was like, man, I loved you in
Flintstones. Oh yeah, I know, right.
No, but I love him so much. Flight, Falling.
That's right.
Denzel,
yes.
And a bunch of other stuff that he was just phenomenal in.
Absolutely.
That's good. That's wonderful. So you got quite extensive
I'm telling you.
acting.
Right in St. Louis.
Right here. It's some of the most quiet, artists are found here. It's something amazing how that works.
It's a breeding ground for talent, man. St. Louis, man, and we want you to share this show and just keep pushing it out because there's so many of us that are in St. Louis that just, like I said, need to have our flowers while we still could smell them, man. And we just celebrate this young Black brother doing his thing and being an asset to our community. We proud of you, brother.
We really are.
Just want to say that.
You mentioned Chicago Fire.
Yeah.
I just want to tell the people and you all that one lesson that I learned from being on Chicago Fire, big network. When the only thing that I would tell an actor, an aspiring actor or actress or model, when you get to like the network level, it's not that it's like some crazy different world. Right. You just have to be on point because there are so many people who have jobs where it's like, okay, we got 10 minutes to get this shot. All you have to do is just do your job. Everybody
nail it.
And it's not like it's so ridiculous that it can't be done. It's just at that level, you just have to come correct. And you really have to hone and learn your craft.
Man.
To anybody,
That's true.
Man, you got to have that Kobe focus, that MJ focus, man. And I also want to put a plug in for your award-winning show, Close Up TV on STL TV, man. Yes. Tell us a little bit about that, man, before we run out of time. I think that's a great show.
Shout out to the other hosts of Close Up TV is Draco and Angela and Megan O.
That's right, Megan O. And happy belated G-Day because she's a Scorpio queen. Yeah.
So and also that's a great crew too.
Right,
Adele and Simone.
Just talent.
She's amazing talent.
St. Louis, man.
Yeah, like
big shout out Tim Lampley too.
Yes.
Big homie.
Great person. I love. You can follow us on Close Up TV _ on Instagram. And I also post about it too, Zach Clark on Instagram. And you just, you gotta check us out. We just had
pull up.
Yeah, we got a lot of great interviews on there. Check it out.
We will be doing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the name of the game, keeping it going.
That's true. Is there anything else you want to talk to us about or share with us? Because it seems like time is going so quickly, and I'm.
Okay. Well, I had a dream the other day. No.
No, you got to do that in your Martin Luther King voice.
I ain't prepared. I ain't ready for that.
Yeah.
No, I just want to tell anyone that is going through any tough time with focusing on multitasking, everything will be there tomorrow. So
that's good advice.
What's in front of you, then you move on. So love yourself first, and then keep loving your life and, enjoy it, because people tend to get overwhelmed. And I think it's a really big deal that people check their mental health and
oh my goodness,
mentally, physically, and get some sleep.
Yeah, man.
That's right.
It'll be there tomorrow.
You gotta get some rest, man. Rome wasn't built in a day.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Stay in tune with your higher self, because the lower self will take it over and ruin everything.
Instantly.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything you'd like to say, KP?
Well, you know how I do, man.
Well, thank you for joining us. I so cherish this time that we've had with you, especially since, you've got so much going on. We want to also issue out there to our listeners to tune in Monday, December the 7th.
Oh, yeah.
We have a conversation with another icon in the music business, and he is the infamous DJ Quinn.
Queen. Yeah.
So
we'll be right back at you at the same bad time, same bad channel. And I know the Lord ain't brought us this for just to drop us off here.
Did we make ourselves clear? Thank you.
Big shout out, Zach. You know what I'm saying? Sure. No doubt, man. Thanks for coming.